Hey guys, Jesse here, playing No Man's Sky Endurance Update. Okay, so we're back at the new main facility of the Space Research Initiative, and just show you a little bit over here because I've been doing some terrain modifications. I expanded this back. I should actually try to mine over there because it looks kind of weird, but it's okay. I also, read online that the oh yeah, you see? This is a bug. You can like load the harvesters, the oxygen harvesters, and like you warp to a different planet or something like that, and they just the charge goes away. It should be okay as long as we stay on the same planet. So we're going to do a couple of missions. Like we got this mission over there, a mission pirate. It is on the same planet, so we're going to come over here because oxygen is an important component in our money-making scheme. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... There. Yes, I know. There's a bunch of creatures around. So it's a shame, because I dumped a lot of carbon into these harvesters. And like I said, there's like this bug. Well, it's okay. We're gonna attempt to test this as long as we stay on the same planet. And the other thing that we are in need now is maybe a little bit of carbon. Also, as you can see, I have rearranged all of my modules, so when they are together, they reinforce the effects, you see? These two, for instance, these two in the technology section, these three. This is the jetpack, liquid fuel, exhaust, and neural stimulator. And well, I guess that's it. In terms of people over here, well, there's this is like a hole. It's not. I don't like this thing over here. It might create some problems. So let me just mining, terrain manipulator, create. Let's just create a little bit of. Okay, yeah, that's better. If we go over here, oh, as you can see. Yes, thank you, Gladys. As you can see, I removed these panels. I filled the hole because when I was teleporting over here, it was just glitching a little bit. And I installed these lights. They're pretty cool. What else do we have? I finally recruited the guy for the agricultural station, which is this little guy over here, Supervisor Rowe. And well, I have missions for everybody. So, construction terminal. Where is this guy? Oh, there you are. He was apparently on the freighter, so he just teleported over here. Hello, bro. And I already have a guy for the exocraft, but this guy is in the freighter because I still have not had like the blueprints to build the station. You see over here, you will see that science terminal construction. We got a base salvage capsule. This optional piece of technology stores and preserved matter left over at the destruction of a previous base. No, I don't need that. Well, we're gonna... And let's see the missions. Where is this log? So find and interrogate the pirate. This is from for the weapons guy. Expand the device. We need a circuit board. And I actually got the blueprints for the circuit board. We could try to, get it. We need to grow a thing for the farmer. And now over here, scientific research data, gather data from an observatory. And well, like I said, the exocraft technician is already in the freighter. This, I don't know. Visit remote archive terminal, all stuff. So let's just start knocking off some things. Let's go with weapons research, find and interrogate the pirate, since it is here in this world. Also, I don't think I show you this. Oh, we need to figure out how the doors here. Maybe we will do this in this recording session. Remember, this is like a limited time series. How long? I don't know. That we're going to be playing No Man's Sky as our daily videos while I wait for, or you know, like decide on which game we should get. I installed a second solar panel, so this one is generating 51 kPS. This one is generating 49, so we're at 100,000, and my base uses, you know, less than that. So I guess we're okay. Let's just go over that. So this. Also, I should craft some life support models, dihydrogen jelly and carbon. So there's a dihydrogen jelly. We might as well just farm a little bit here. Soulcaster, scatter blaster, mining beam. Got a lot of weaponry, you know. Okay, let's just do this. Get a little bit regular carbon. Create a few life support modules because oxygen is used for other things. I don't know why I searched that. These plants just respawn, so we're good. This one, the big one over here. Oh, this one also has oxygen. Nice. So, I'm gonna make a couple more of this. Oh, actually, when I do this, I can change the number. We can with this. We can change. Let's make like 3. Okay, and now we can make the life support modules. You see, we can make 5. And we got this carbon, which we're going to put over there. Man, a little bit more carbon. Carbon is good. Let me see my high capacity inventory. This is where we keep the ferrite dust and we keep the condensed carbon, which we're using as main fuel. You know? Someone recommended it was more. Oh, this plant was unknown. It was more efficient to do it like that. So just get a little bit more carbon. And why am I mining this thing? I don't know. I just didn't like that route. Okay. Oh, we got a geode. Let's just crack it open. So I get 23 oxygen. Let's see. These things are supposed to be working. Yeah, you see 140. Okay. $140. Okay. I'm just gonna recharge them so we get a lot of oxygen for our money-making scheme. Someone said these things used to have an animation with this rotating and now it's gone. I think I remember that from the last time. I might be just, you know, just projecting, but I think I remember that. I need to go back to my old videos from like 3 years ago and really see if that was the case or not. I also need to put like supports here. I don't like this floating thing. At least not here. Like if we go up, yeah, we can get crazy. But at this level, we should add some support. Let's see. Can I just add foundation? There we go. You see, this is properly supported. And now we can go up and start going crazy in sideways or stuff like that. Just get this one over here. And add that. Thank you, Gladys. I also added these windows, you know, to the size of the Stargate. Because it's nicer. It's important to have a good view. I know. Also, since we have the life support modules, we're not going to just use them until we're down. I wonder if I can put a foundation down here. I don't think so. Also, it kind of looks cool. Yeah, you see, it doesn't snap. Doesn't really snap here. This one is supposed to be like a floating weird thing. Oh, it's okay. Let's just go over here. You see, I think they're overly complicating the logic that you can use for these doors. It should be just like this, you know? You enter and open. Why add an unnecessary mechanic like that? Okay, so over here, let's just store the ammonia. Sulfur in. We're doing inventory management because inventory management is one of the main reasons why people come to this channel. Do I have activated emerald? Look at this. Pirate, silver, and let's see, cobalt. This might be a combination that we could use. This is where we're storing all of them. I'm thinking the modules, we're going to move them to a different area. You know, I've been collecting modules. What do I have here? This is the money-making scheme, the chlorine. You see? We got basically 10 million units between these two stacks. And we can make a lot more. But first, let me just experiment a little bit over here. So, what happens if I put here cobalt? Here I put gold. And here I put... I think it needs to be like iridium or all stuff. Something that turns into chromatic metal, but no. Cobalt is not the thing. So what happens if we put uranium? No, uranium is not it. Now it has to be like chromatic metal, you know? Tritium, ferric dust. Yeah, but as I understand, if we could put, for instance, active iridium over here with gold and silver, you get a ratio of like 1 to 30 chromatic metal, which is absolutely crazy. Maybe when we are off world, we're going to like look into some iridium. Okay, no, sorry, this goes over here. So for now, move and stack. Quick transfer. How do we do that? Is there like a way to just click it? No. No. And with this, no. I was trying to see if there was a way to just click it and move it. I'm gonna have to look it up because, you know, doing this is kind of slow. Okay, we get the oxygen and we're gonna do the money-making scheme. Oh, we ran out of power. Because it is nighttime? I thought my batteries were enough. No, the battery is depleted. Okay, well, let's charge the biofuel reactor.
Technology recharge.
There you go. And the other one. I think maybe we need to add more batteries and more solar panels then. Yeah, well, we can do it. It's okay. Okay, everything is light again. I need to find out if you can place like lights here. For instance, can I place like a light there? What do we have here? Solid cubes. This is wood. I don't really mind that. Hydroponic trays, all the things we need to do, yeah. Light floor. This is a light floor. I want a light lamp. You know? I don't know. Well, these are the switches that we need to, you know, like figure out how to do to change them in order for the door to open automatically. Which, like I said, to me is an unnecessary mechanic. Should just open like automatically, like the doors on here, like this one. This is the logic. That's it. You don't need any more. But yeah, okay. I was talking about my money-making scheme. I'm just gonna take these ones. We're gonna go over here. So over here we put all of the oxygen we have. Oxygen. And over here we put all of the chlorine we have. And you see the ratio is going to be 1 to 6 of this. 1 to 6 when combined with oxygen. So for every one we put here, we end up with 6 over here. So our, you know, like our choke point is the oxygen at this point. Okay, well that works. I'm going to go ahead and go and interrogate the pirate. Also, I believe we need this. I have a battery. Oh, the freighter is in another system and we're gonna keep it in the other system. Oh, this is Starshield battery. Yeah, we don't need it. We got some Pugnium because I killed some sentinels. So I'm going to just go ahead. And no, the Pugnium should go. This looks like an organic thing. Am I storing it here or here? Oh, the Pugnium goes here. Well, I don't know. We will have to refine our storage system. You know, for now, over here we get like minerals and gases, but raw. Over here we got processed things. And we got a few upgrades that I have not yet installed. And we got like some glass there, a few things that we could sell, some salvage data, a vortex cube there, some dihydrogen I got, which actually might get that and just turn it into life support gel. Even some carbon nanotubes that and a gravitino ball. Over here we got organic stuff. You see, we got even larval cores. These are very valuable. 200,000 buckaroos just for these 3, you see? And some goop there. Some mordite. Some salvage glass. Which... This is a sinister shard of purple glass salvaged from the destroyed remains of a sentinel machinery. Which is why I put it here. In theory, you know, strictly speaking, it's not organic, but for me it's like the remains of the sentinels. And over here, the money-making scheme. Actually, this should be almost done. 45 seconds. That is just... Okay, before going to the pirate, let's see... How much has this processed in the meantime? 204. Not bad. It's not that long that it takes, so we're going to just put another batch in the oven. And I'm gonna take the opportunity because when we start selling those stacks, the economy will come crashing down. It's going to be expensive. This is why we use the condensed carbon. Okay. You see this looking kind of weird. Okay, so get that. And put this over there. Hey bro, what's up? Exactly, yeah. I know exactly what is it that you are saying. This is the last one. Thank you, Gladys. This reality is Gladys is much, you know, like nicer. This is like a small creature. Much nicer than the Gladys from other realities. I'm gonna craft this and craft all we can. There you go. You see, we can even recharge that there. That's it. No sass, you see? The sass come from like these guys, you know? These are the crew. You know? Like this guy in particular is kind of sassy. Okay, so the money-making scheme. Money-making scheme immediately. So We got this. Now we put all of the oxygen here. Where's the oxygen? There. And start. And as you can see, we are making a lot of stuff here. Over here we got 6 million, 1.8. And back here we got 4.5 more. 200,000 and growing. Okay. So, enough inventory management. Let's go against the pirate. It's kind of raining. It's kind of raining. And you know what? We should take a picture for the thumbnail of the video. This what could be, you know? Right there. That's a good thumbnail. Nice. Okay, we're taking our ship, our S-Class SRI ship, the Flying Potato. As you can see, fully repaired. I got this ship like crashed, and now it's fully repaired. It is an S-Class ship, some upgrades. There's still more upgrades that we could install. Actually, the missile upgrade is not bad. We got a lot of deflector shield power. We got this teleport receiver. We got some stuff for the photon cannon, and we got the economy scanner. Okay. Where is the pirate? Pirate is over there. How far is this guy? Oh, it was right here. I could have literally just walked here. Landing. Okay, so, and there's a sentinel. So, over here, 450 units in this direction. .400 units in this direction. Weapon charge depleted? What is the meaning of this?
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
It's okay. How much did I use to recharge that? Condensed carbon 760. We're gonna have to do a little bit more of carbon processing. In the meantime, just gather a little bit over here, you see? Luckily, carbon is a very, very readily available resource. Oh, stinky plants! This one yield oxygen. There's another one hiding over here. And that one over there is sodium. Sodium is very important for shields. I need the ferrite dust, to be honest. We already went on a tangent, you know? Some people might say the attention span of a squirrel. But no. Let's just get the opportunity as they present. Okay, so we're 300 units in this direction. Okay, more stinky plants. They yield some oxygen. Oh, we get a crystal fragment. Some dihydrogen there. Oxygen we're gonna put there, and this one goes there. That's it. Do we have... I don't know why it keeps deferring to the multitool. Sodium. Yeah, we got a lot of sodium. How do we charge this one with ammonia? Ammonia? Okay. That's weird. We've got a little bit of ammonia. And a little bit more carbon. Oh! Stinky! missing pirate should be over here. Ah, another stinky plant. I didn't see you there. Sneaky bastard. Okay. So... pirate is over here? That's weird. I think the pirate is just chilling in this base. Are you the pirate? No? Target in range. Target acquired. Oh, is that guy just walking around? Okay, before we go and talk to that guy, just gotta search this. Nothing. Damaged container, rusted metal. A microprocessor. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Those things are expensive. Okay. And we got navigation data. That means I can just call my ship to land here, not have to just run back. Okay, bro, get back. There you go. Flying potato. Nice. Hey, bro, you're a missing pirate. Hello. Lifeform Savior. Korvax was their slave. Korvax forced to operate pirate frequencies, but not more. Korvax hopes Lifeform believes their virtue. Give of technology in exchange for silence. If Lifeform attempts to report Korvax to authorities, Korvax will take lethal countermeasures. The Lifeform offers up their advanced survival data. They claim to have been an innocent forced into a life of piracy against their will. The threat against my life does little to support their claim of innocence, but I have what I came for. I take the advanced survival blueprints and live. There is nothing more for me here. It was a little bit shady, bro. Also, I didn't appreciate the attitude, you know? If you wanna, you know, like tango, we can tango. You just tell me and we throw down immediately. There's a cable over there. Now we got a milestone? Met 80 aliens. I also got the blueprints to make an Atlas ship, an Atlas chip, you know, level 1. So, if there is anything here, you see, Atlas Pass 1 required. And what do we need to make one of those? Because I know I got the recipe. Acid, Atlas Pass, copper. We need 200 copper and 1 microprocessor, which we have. Well, copper. There should be copper around here. Let me see what's in this cave. It looks weird. There is some uranium. Oh, this thing has sodium. Yeah, I know. Sodium and oxygen. See, we got these microprocessors and sulfur. The ammonia is gonna recharge that. And this one we're gonna use. We're gonna, you know, use our personal refinery. We are a walking refinery.
Technology recharge.
Begin. Oh, the ferrite dust. Sorry. There you go. Ferrite dust actually goes, I think, there. Okay. So what else do we have? Cobalt. Cobalt is good. Take a little bit more cobalt. More cobalt. More cobalt. We got a geode. We got a couple of geodes actually. Ionized cobalt. Not bad. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah. I know there's something stinky. Damn stinky plants. little bit more cobalt since we're here. Okay. This one, cobalt. Okay, what else do we have in... Okay, this cave was not very big, I'm guessing. More cobalt.